See if I get anybody to come in here. If not, then I'm gonna just get to talking and talk about my experience and my perspective on this twin flame journey that a lot of people are in on. I'm doing a quick video, son.
High life.
I might put a few cards too. We'll see. Interesting. I'm like shuffling the cards. Just said I might pull a few cards. And the first card that I saw was the devil card. Right after that, I saw the lovers. That's so crazy, huh? That's how spirit works. That's how spirit works. I saw that devil card. Oh, you know what? That's not the lovers. That's the it looks like the lovers card, but that was crazy though. But just look, if you look at this card, what do you get from it? You know, this gives me twin flame energy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like for real, for real. But I'm gonna get into what I'm gonna talk to you guys about instead of waiting too long, because yeah, there's something on real fast. All right, so if anybody comes in and watches this as a replay, that's fine, because that's fine. So I just wanted to talk to you guys. This is basically, my experience on the twin flame journey, and how I, because when you start on this journey and the universe puts signs and synchronicities in your path of a twin flame, because me going into it's gonna sound crazy because I've had two twin flames. I know you're like, well, what? You only had one. One of them had to be false. Well, possibly, but I'm just saying I've had two. And so this was a couple of years ago, and I didn't know anything about twin flames, you guys. I had no idea what a twin flame was. It's just that I met this person, and this person seemed so familiar to the point where they physically were familiar to me. Like you look so familiar, like they look familiar, and they also resembled a family member of mine. So it was like really weird, And I didn't know, like I said, prior to that, I never knew what a twin flame was. I didn't know. I had never heard, because I had just started my awakening of maybe about a year, maybe less than a year before that, as far as I knew. But I would say a little less than a year, or about a year or so. The point is, you guys, that with this particular, I can tell you guys about both of my situations, but I'm not going to go too deep into it, because I really have a point I really want to make to you guys. So if I go too deep into my experience, I can come back and do that another time. Then I feel like that's going to take me off course to where I really want to go with this conversation, which it probably will lead into another conversation. But anywho, so this person and I mirrored each other, and in a negative way. Like the things about us, and not just a negative way, but just we had a lot of things in common as far as our family, the way we were very both loyal people. We both had medical issues and stuff like that were very similar. Actually, were very like the same. And so it was a lot of things that transpired in this relationship, and it was a lot of projection as well, like me or in him blaming each other for stuff, or going, it was like we were comfortable with each other, but we projected a lot. We projected, and it turned toxic within a short amount of time. Within a few months, like within 4 months, it turned very toxic, to the point where it felt like I had been in a relationship, a full-on strong ass relationship with this person, and that's not what it was. It just was what it was. And so I am not privy to the false twin flame thing. Um, in my experience, this is all I can go by my experience and what I've been living and how I've been existing. And what my experience is on this journey on my spiritual awakening. And I can tell you that I have two twin flames. And so that also came out in there was a general reading I don't follow a lot of the readers I used to follow. I don't follow anymore, and I'm not going into why. It's just nothing personal. It's nothing like against the readers. It's just that for me, so it was so funny because I felt like I'm like, this person is, it was somebody else that I've been knowing for years. And I'm like, they started to like my twin flame. And then I'm like, I'm confused no, because this person is my twin flame. I don't have any contact with this person. It's been a while. And then, so this person said in a general reading for my sun sign, like, Leo, it looks like you have two twin flames. And I'm like, oh, and prior to that, like I said, I already had that feeling. I already felt that it didn't make sense to me because I knew this other person was so familiar. This person was physically familiar. This person was where I felt very comfortable with. And I learned some lessons about myself. I saw the mirror, because that's what twin flames are. We're mirror, our souls are mirrors. So that's why we feel so familiar to each other. It just so happened that this person physically looked familiar to me. So I'm just like, okay, so this is a confirmation. I do have twin flames, and I'm sure there's somebody out there in the world who've experienced this feeling or whatever. So my other person I've been knowing for years, and it wasn't with this person because of where I was in my life when I first met this person. And I was on this roller coaster ride of just existing, if that makes sense. I was just existing in this world, right? I was doing what I was like working. I was younger, much younger. And I didn't take, because of my lack of love for myself, I didn't take the situation of me knowing this person. I didn't see the depth of this situation. Let's put it like that. I didn't see the depth of this connection. I didn't see the depth of many connections in my life, to be honest. But in particular with this person, many years now after the fact, because just tell you, my daughter's 19. This person was somebody who I knew when when my daughter was younger than my son. So this was years ago. And so I didn't see the depth of the relationship. There were things like, thinking back in hindsight, like they did and said to me that I didn't even like. I was like on some dingy dirt shit. I'm eating all kind of stuff. I'm drinking. I'm smoking cigarettes. My mind was fogged and clogged. Okay. So I didn't see the significance of this relationship. I didn't see the significance, the depth of this relationship with this person. Right. So I was in a situation last year. And like I said, I'm not gonna go too far into this, but I'm making a point, y'all. I'm gonna bring it all together. It's all gonna come home. It's all gonna mesh. I was living with my dad for about a month, and I was in a low place, you guys. I was knee deep in this journey, because there are a lot of peaks and valleys on this awakening journey. But I was knee deep in it. My stability wasn't there. I was living with my dad, and I did not want to live with my dad because I'm the type of person, I do not like living with no one. I have to live on my own. I have to have my own everything going on because I'm grown. That's just me. And so I was like in a low place. I didn't have a car. My money was really shaky at that time. And I remember, specifically being in my dad's house a couple of days after being there, and I was like, I need a friend. Like, I wish I had like a real strong male companion, right? I'm just saying this. Like, this is my manifestation. This is how fast it worked. And so I get a message from this person. Now, mind you, I hadn't seen this person in what's this? 8 years. And I get a message, boom, out the blue the next day, y'all. The next day. the whole next day. And I was happy, but I wasn't like elated happy. I was just like, oh well, okay, universe, all right, you know what I'm saying? But I was happy and I was like, okay. And so from that point on, so that's been since February of 2019, we're in here, and this is October 2020, and it's been something, okay? It's been something, and this is what it is, you guys. When it comes to this twin flame journey, you guys, at one particular time when I was dealing with that first situation, I thought me and this person was moving like that. We were talking about moving together. Like he made a joke, like, yeah, we took me somewhere, and he was like, yeah, we're gonna tell our kids, when we get married, this is where we went for our first date and shit like that. Or we came here and blah blah blah. So me and this person, sorry. Okay. Me and this person, you know, and so after that, in this other situation, and I'm the type, due to my conditioning, due to how I was raised, I like wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm full, and I'm healing through a lot of these things, what I'm telling you guys about right now. But it's like this conditioning on me that, every man that I engage with or date or talk to, boom, marriage. You know what I'm saying? Boom, major relationship. Boom, is he the one? And I'm not saying that I've considered every man I've dealt with to want to marry, but it is something that plays in the back of my head because, they say you're dating for a purpose. And I'm not just out here just sporadically dating, and I'm definitely not out here sporadically sleeping with people. So the point is, I know I'm so long-winded, I feel like, but this is the point, you guys. I am learning with my second twin flame. I am learning so much about myself, you guys. I am learning so much, like so many things are being illuminated to me about what I need to heal within myself. Like shadow work shit. You know what I'm saying? And, and there's no shade to this other individual, but I know he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He might get it a little bit, but he doesn't get it like the full scope of what's going on between the both of us. And it's putting me in another level. Remember, I told you guys before, it's like stair steps of healing, like an endless stairwell of healing. It's putting me on another set of steps when it comes to my healing. We are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. It's about transformation. Hell, the death card is for Scorpio and Tarot. And it's all about just leveling up, you guys. And that just came to me last night. Like, this is the strongest, I don't even know how to word it, but like the strongest energy wave of transformation we're going to have for the rest of the year. I'm not saying a lot of people are not going to go through transformations. Of course, people are always going to be doing healing and shadow work and blah, blah, blah. But this particular energy that we're in now is very pivotal when it comes to our transformation and the things that we have as a collective. We want to manifest, we want to have, whether it's a move, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a business, whether it's businesses for some of us. It doesn't matter. We have to go through this kind of sludgy type of energy. And for a lot of us, if you are aware of your twin flame, if you're not, and you're on this journey and you're watching this and you've been drawn to this video, you've been drawn to other readers talking about twin flames, then you have a twin flame out there. You're just not 3D conscious of this person. In the 5D, you're completely conscious of this individual. But over here, not so much. You know what I mean? And so, the twin flame, you guys, I'm not gonna say I don't like it because I don't have no control over it, and I can't tell somebody how to think and be, but I don't romanticize. I've learned through my journey and my experiences not to romanticize the twin flame journey because it's not for romance purposes. That's not what this is. If you're talking about an individual who mirrors you, your soul mirrors their soul, This is about healing, you guys. If you're honest, if you know right now, either through you not having no choice like me, or you consciously, purposefully want to heal, you guys, you have to deal with your twin flame. And it's not in an energy where, you know what, we're gonna love each other. We're gonna marry. I mean, that's possible. It's a very, if you have that intuition and you know that you're gonna marry your twin flame, cool. But if you're just feeling that because you and this person are so familiar to each other, and when you guys are together, it's just so magnetic and so heavy and so strong and so, and when if you have sex with your twin flame and you guys know that it's very, 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 it's that energy of, for a lot of you times, you're one, this person is going to run, another person is going to try to stay, because it's so overwhelming. The experience, it's a spiritual experience. And I didn't realize this before I became spiritually conscious. I didn't realize that sex was a spiritual experience. I didn't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys get what I'm saying. And I don't know. This is, like I said, it's about healing, you guys. It's definitely, most definitely about healing. You can love, and you know what? There are going to be times, because like I said, it's that mirror effect, with the twin flames. So there might be times where you might really get angry and pissed off at your twin flame, like, but like I said, stay the course, because it's about you and your healing. It's about you and your path. It was something else I was going to say and I forgot. My little boy distracted me. Oh, I love you, Pooh. Thank you. Thank you. It was something else. Yeah, but you guys, it's just mainly about being attuned and being aligned. And when you are aligned and attuned, you know what's for you and how you're supposed to do things, and the messages and the healing and the illumination and the shadow work, everything, just comes to you naturally. You know what I'm saying? The longer you're on this journey, So you guys, I'm going to get off. I hope, because I don't know if I've been on here. It seems like I've been on here for a long time, but I'm going to come back and talk about this in the very near future. I love you guys. Peace. Take care. I might come back and do a reading too.